the Lord, everybody. I'm Mrs. Cook. This is the family that God has blessed me with. To God be the glory for the great things that He has done. And remember, this is the family that we are, no matter what.
You want to cook say it again? Yeah, 26. This is the house that Billy Cook built. Yeah, Billy Cook sing.
No matter what path we take, no matter what choice we make, no matter who comes and goes, I'm a cook for show. No matter what path we take, no matter what choice we make, no matter who comes and goes, I'm a cook for show.
Even though we've been through a lot, our love won't let us stop. Pushing on and holding on, cause mom and daddy made us strong.
And if daddy was here right now, I know just what he'll say. Stand tall and hold your ground. Don't let no one put you down.
Family is a wonderful thing. We pray together through heartache and pain. In spite of all we endure at times, sometimes together we cry.
We've been made into a paradise with joy coming in the morning. No matter what path we take, no matter what choice we make, no matter who comes and goes, I'm a cook for show. No matter what path we take, no matter what choice we make, no matter who comes and goes, I'm a cook for show. No matter what you say, we keep the faith and pick up on my mama that she's.
Welcome to the show. Listen, let me see. Trying to see my sis on here, but look like she muted. But hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to 5926 Central. Listen, I'm excited to be on the air tonight with you. Got some exciting news. Hopefully in the upcoming future, we will be going back live on our radio station, which will be licensed. We play all kinds of music and without a problem. So I'm excited about that. Welcome to the show. We'll wait for LaZambia to call back in so we can get into our topic for today. We're gonna get ready to share with you what's going on in your weather, whether you like it or not. I'm just kidding with you. So we get ready to look at our weather. Trying to make sure I got sound. Yes, I do. All right. So looking at whether we are in Houston, Texas. And tonight it is mostly clear, lows in the lower 70s, southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And for Tuesday, morning is going to be 91 degrees, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 90s, northeast winds around 5 miles per hour. All right. And for Tuesday night, it's going to be mostly clear, lows in the lower 70s, east winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming north after midnight. For Wednesday, October the 8th, it's going to be mostly sunny, highs in the lower 80s. I'm sorry, 90s, northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And it's going to be clear. For Wednesday night, it's going to be 76 degrees, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing, lows in the lower 70s. You're listening to 5926 Central. We gonna keep it real. even if it kills you. I mean, even if it, well, whatever. Mind your business. We'll be right back.
I think Cash In make this.
Oh.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, Zam.
Hey sis.
All right, there she is.
I'll be dipping in and out, y'all. We traveling.
Yes, I was just letting them know that we got a 76 at night. Y'all remember the days when we was kids where it'd be hot in the daytime, cool at night. That's where we are right now in the seasons. I don't know what season to call that, but topsy turvy. Okay, so
Just go ahead and put a
get
box fan in the window. Y'all'll be good.
y'all'll be good. Okay, don't complain. Don't act like you ain't been here before, but you already know that the seasons change when they get ready, when they getting good and well ready. Okay, just get over it. You know. Now, so Zam, what's been up with you? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me like you want. Okay, go ahead.
Working. Uh, Fashion show April 10th in Texarkana, Arkansas,
Mhm.
at the Arkansas Convention Center.
Mhm.
Um, and more info is coming.
Yeah, we'll have the flyer loaded up uh soon so we can get the word out there. Do a little advertising, do a little push notifications and all that good stuff.
Uh, it's a unique fashion show in itself. So if there are any beauticians, barbers, estheticians, um, tattoo artists, makeup artists, if you do eyebrows, eyelashes, whatever it is that you do, if it concerns beauty in any way. And hey, if you, we're focusing on mental health as well. So if you have anything to do with any of those things, please reach out to us at bkcclothing at outlook.com.
Well, y'all heard it right here on 5926 Central. All right. We're gonna take a break and when we come back, we're gonna get into our topic for today, hopefully. And hit on a little bit of bozoism. I'm just saying.
You? Is that you? Boy, bring your butt here right now. What the? What do you call yourself doing? Yeah, we've been looking for you. I can't believe it. We're going down to the police station. I'm calling your daddy right now.
I didn't do it, Auntie. I'm innocent.
So let me get this straight. You think you're going to fight the case in the produce section at the grocery store? Where they do that at?
Man, I ain't going to no jail.
Yeah, man. You going to jail, buddy. Ha ha. You going to jail right now.
Shut up, Jerome. And where did you come from anyway?
I came to get my uncle's mahogany cheese.
Well, welcome back. Welcome back. This 5926 Central with none other than your host. LaZambia. Let's see, we got a lot of noise in our background. A little noise and feedback. All right. We had a lot of feedback. Hopefully Zam can drop it and call it right back in. Had a lot of feedback. So, um, topic today. Okay, topic today. Setting boundaries. All right, setting boundaries. Let's see. Unmute. Okay, oh, all right, setting boundaries. Okay. So I got me a little write up on it and all that good stuff because it's important to set boundaries. Setting boundaries is a part of self care. Okay, yes, we getting into it. We getting into it tonight because some of y'all don't know how to say no, and some of y'all don't know how to tell folk, hey, you done went too far. Hey, don't do that. Hey, you don't know how to tell them. So we're gonna help you tell them tonight. All right, just want to help you out. All right, so Setting boundaries in my little excerpt I got written up. It says loving yourself enough to say no. In a world that consistently demands more of us, our time, energy, and attention, setting boundaries can feel uncomfortable. This is true. It can feel uncomfortable, especially if you are a people pleaser, especially if you are one of them folks that you sleep with a yes in your spirit. No, 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 no. You got to get a no right there next to that yes so it can get some balance. You need some balance. And you'll find out that a lot of folks that don't know how to say no, their lives are unbalanced. It's chaos in the lives because you don't know how to say no. Okay, and listen, everybody has a right to say no. Everybody has a right to tell somebody, hey, no. Don't want to do it, can't do it. And sometimes you feel like you lying by saying no because you got the time to do it, and you're capable of doing it. But the fact of the matter is you have a right to say no. You don't have to have a reason. You don't have to justify it. Just at the sheer fact that you have the right and can form your mouth to say no, that's enough. Okay? That's enough. All right. Then it goes on to say it could it could make you feel even selfish. It can make you feel selfish. You understand me. But I mean but the truth is boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They're fences that protect what's sacred within you. Okay. In other words, you need fences. Okay. Not walls, but fences. Okay. It's important to have that fence. It's important to have that line. It's important, like you go into a neighborhood and you look at the house that's fenced in, nobody's on the yard. The yard is pretty, the flowers are blooming. The walkway is clean. You look at a yard that don't have a fence in a well populated neighborhood, and that yard might be trampled on a little bit. Might have somebody probably done threw a cup or something on the yard. People walk on the yard. The neighbor's dog is boo-booing in the yard. I know we can't say boo-boo on the thing, but is dropping a load on the yard. And this happens because there is no fence. Okay. And now we compare it to how your life is when you don't have a fence. Okay. People poop on the yard. People come in. people come People come in and just I mean, while you ain't looking, I mean, just do just ridiculous stuff on your property. Okay, in your life, people will they will push past a boundary unless you stand at the gate and you say, not today. No, no, we don't do that here. That ain't going down over here. I was talking to somebody today about boundaries. Even when you are in a relationship, you need to set boundaries. And I believe one of my sister-in-laws said it. She said, you started off the way it should go. Well, I don't know if she came up with that, but she the one said it when I heard it. And ever since then, and I think I was a teenager when I heard it, she was talking to somebody. I don't know who she was talking to. But that's the truth. You started off the way you wanted to go. Because most people who now they don't start off disrespect you. Now it is some folk that will start off disrespecting you, will start off uh just saying whatever and doing whatever. Like when people visit your house that ain't never been to your house before, and they have an outspoken personality. And so they tend to feel like, you there, Zan? They tend to feel like they can say anything, whenever, however, they can put their feet up on your coffee table. They can, you know, walk on your new rugs with your shoes on, especially, some of our houses, we say no shoes. So you got folk that come in there and feel like, I'm gonna wear my shoes anyway. These are the type of people that you put a fence up for. Okay, they need a fence. They need a fence because they probably weren't raised right. Probably ain't got no home training. Their mama didn't give them no boundaries, and they just did whatever. Or their mama gave them too many fences. Couple walls. So they you got to help them balance themselves out. Hey, this my house. When you come in my house, we don't do that at my house. you know when we were kids, my mom, she would tell them, hey, when we brought over our company, guess what, if we had to wash the dishes, they was in there washing the dishes too. But it was certain parts of the house that they couldn't go in. Okay, boundaries were set. Okay. All right all right so going to this next one, it says, um boundaries are a form of self-respect. They say, I value my peace, my time, and my well-being. Okay? Let's say it together. I value my peace, my time, and my well-being. When you set healthy limits, you teach others how to treat you. Oh, this is good. When you set healthy limits, somebody put it on a refrigerator, somebody put it on a postcard, somebody put it as a post. Whatever you need to do, I need somebody to get this out there. When you set healthy limits, okay, you teach others how to treat you. And more importantly, you remind yourself that your needs matter too. Now, a lot of selfless people, a lot of martyrs, a lot of people who feel they have to sacrifice themselves for the greater good of other people. Listen, not so. Not so. You have the right to protect your own personal space, your own peace. You have a right to that. You may, like people say, I'm a giver, I'm a giver, I'm a giver. Listen, I understand you give yourself away and all this. I understand that. But at the same time, if you don't set boundaries, there will be no more for you to give. Okay, you will run out. So it is important to understand that your needs matter too, right? In order for you to be in a healthy mindset, in order for you to be able to nurture and give and to encourage and to inspire and to do all of these different things, you first have to be nurtured and healthy and and empowered and inspired yourself. Okay. And sometimes you tend to give out more, you tend to give past the limit. All right. Set a limit, stick to it, be bold, and say no. Okay. Why boundaries are necessary? Without boundaries, we can easily lose ourselves in people pleasing, over committing, or trying to fix everyone else's problems. Before we know it, we're drained, resentful, and wondering why no one seems to pour back into us the way we pour into them. When you get to this mindset, and let me tell y'all something, I know this mindset because I had it. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Y'all know the song say, you got it bad. I had it bad. Okay. I had that fix it people pleasing things so bad till sometimes I couldn't even recognize myself, and I was too tired to pay attention, and my life began to fall to pieces because I was so busy taking care of everybody else's life and make sure everybody else was okay emotionally, physically, financially, to where I didn't have nothing left. Hey, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. That I got you will run you uh through the ground. Okay, you have to be able to say no. If you don't, before you know it, you will be drained, resentful, and wondering why no one seems to. Oh, I already read that. Why no one seems to pour back into you. Okay, so get it, understand it. I was having a conversation with my bestie, and we was talking about that. Hey, you get bitter, you start resenting people. People start getting on your nerves. You start to the things that you did in kindness, you in your mind be you begin to regret it. Resent it. I mean, and so it's important again to make sure that you take care of self. It's not because you're not worthy of love and appreciation. It's because you've allowed too many withdrawals from a heart that needs deposits too. Too many withdrawals. And that overdraft fee will kill you. Listen, yes, it will. Boundaries help you protect your peace, preserve your energy, prioritize your healing. Because whether you know it or not, you take some bumps and bruises. I know that you a superwoman, mighty man, or however you want to put it, Captain America or whatever. But the truth of the matter is, you have it's a certain part of your life that should be off limits. It's a certain um place with you that should be off limits. That's just for you. That's your time. That's your space. That's what you need. Okay. All right. Now, and then it says when you set boundaries, it prevents emotional burnout. Been there. Signs you need stronger boundaries. Signs you need stronger boundaries. You feel guilty saying no. That's a sign. You agree to things that don't align with your values. Boom. That's a sign. You constantly feel, hey girl.
Hey.
I'm in signs you need stronger boundaries. Okay? Now this one says you constantly feel overwhelmed or taken advantage of. That's a sign, y'all. That's a sign. When you start feeling like somebody taking advantage of you and all this kind of stuff, that's because you didn't gave out more than you need to give out. And you have allowed some things that you shouldn't have allowed. Boom. Okay. Okay. All right. The next one says, that's a sign that you need stronger boundaries. You ignore your own needs to keep the peace. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yes, you ignore your own needs to keep the peace. Oh my God. Mm. And right now, as I sit at this moment, I could think of a couple of folks that do this right here.
Uh-huh.
That do this right here, and it ain't healthy. It ain't good. What you think about that, Zan?
Uh, it's not healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, it's a fire back there. You, yeah, you deny, but who does that really help though?
Yeah, exactly. When you
Because every
mhm.
time you deny yourself, your attitude get worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you just more and more don't want to be around those people. And you're not,
Yeah.
whatever it is that you do, whatever people you come in contact with, whether it's at work or on a daily basis or at home, like you just don't want to be bothered
Yeah.
because you are putting yourself on the back burner for them all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
really not helping.
Yeah. And then what
It's
part of
okay to say no.
it's okay. And what part what did you and I always talk about childhood because something something happened where somewhere you forgot about yourself or you came to a place where you thought it was okay to put you last.
Yeah.
Listen, again, I say this real loud. Y'all can hear me at a good level here. But if there's no more you, how can you be there for other people?
Yeah.
If it's no more you. I'm just saying. I want you to think about that. All right. If any of these sound familiar, it's time to pause and reevaluate. You deserve relationships and environments that honor your space, not drain it. That's good. That was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. And you know what, Zam? I find out it's a lot of people who have that self-loathing. They don't know it, but it's kind of like when you hear that you are a mess up a lot in your life. Then when you become an adult, you get to a point to where you will even help people have better, but you won't
Yeah.
strive to have better for yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's deep.
definitely true.
Yeah, yeah. And then you don't demand honor for your own space because you don't feel like you need to.
Yeah.
I see a lot of women too who and men who allow people to come in to they'll get say they get an apartment or something. They'll allow people to come in and just ransack their house, put their feet all up on the front. They don't
Yeah.
respect what you have or none of that.
Or you.
Are you? Because all it is all it is when they do that, they're showing you how they feel about you.
Yeah.
You know, that's a deep situation.
Mm.
All right. So we're gonna go into some resolve. How about that? All right, Zam. This thing says how to start setting boundaries. Number one, get clear on what you need. Get clear on what you need. Ask yourself. Yoshi, we don't need the commentary. Ask yourself, what do I need to feel safe, respected, and balanced? Okay. Now,
Yeah.
some people may be listening to this like, oh Lord, but this is for real. I want you to always remember this. You don't have three, four different lives. You have one. Okay, you have one. Like once today is gone, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Yeah.
have like a do-over, like I'm gonna do this 50 years and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do 50 more. No, it don't work that way. You gotta set boundaries right now so you can have the life that you wanna have, you know?
Right.
And it says, once you know that you can start once you know what kind of life you want, then you can start communicating that. Whether it be because sometimes I've seen people walk away from a chaotic lifestyle, take nothing with them. You know what I'm saying? And go in a completely different state, city, or whatever, and just start anew, like they just rinsing their whole life clean. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Clean
And
slate.
yeah, because sometimes you got to do that because some of the people that you have surrounded yourself with, they foster that same type of lifestyle. So you be like, they like, you know where so and so is? They're like, no, I don't know where they are because they have vacated the premises. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, Lord. And don't let people make you feel guilty for wanting to start over, or make you feel guilty or
Don't let
of
nobody
wanting.
make you feel guilty about nothing that helps you better yourself or feel better about yourself or better your life.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Don't let nobody make you feel guilty about none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because you only have one life.
Yep.
And you can't recover from all of your mistakes, but the ones that you can recover from and do different, shit, do different.
Yeah. Yeah. And don't think you got to explain it to people. That's a part of what we're talking about today. You allowing a person to control, manipulate, or you know what I'm saying? You allowing it. No. What do you want to do? And y'all will be surprised how hard it is for some people to answer this question. If I stand by experts, what you want? You know, what you want your life to look like. What do you want to do? It's hard for some people who have that people pleasing mentality to even answer that. They're gonna answer something
Yeah.
like they're gonna say something like I want to save the world, or I want to help those that are homeless, and I want to help there. It's gonna always be something for someone else. Which I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, but
Right.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you, what do you want? Yeah.
Yeah. And then you think about it, it also depends on who's asking that question.
Oh yeah.
Because if it's the significant other, it's like, well, I want you to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
So you do whatever it takes for that one to be happy. And then what about you?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it just depends.
It
And if
does.
what I'm doing in my life has nothing to do with yours,
Yeah. 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 Number two, speak with love, not guilt. Okay. You can be kind and firm. Hello. Can you hear me, Sam?
yes, ma'am, I'm there.
All right. Yeah, my everything went off over here. I forgot to put on do not disturb. But okay, so it says, speak with love, not guilt. You can be kind and firm. Saying no doesn't make you a mean person. It makes you honest. And a lot of people don't know the difference between this. Oh, you being mean to me because I told you no? No, I'm setting a boundary. I'm you can't,
Yeah.
and a lot of people take no as a threat or something like that. But I'm like this, if you can't handle a no, you know what I'm saying? If you can't handle a no, that's not my problem. I have to set boundaries in my life. You get what I'm saying? What it does is show me what's in you, not the opposite. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you this is
Right.
something I don't want to deal with, or I'm telling you, and then I don't even tell y'all that. I just say no. That's enough.
Right.
Shoot.
Should be.
Should be. Shoot. But like I say, a lot of time people say, "Well, I just don't want to be mean. I ain't trying to be mean. I ain't, but I don't want, come on now. Stand up straight, put your feet flat on the floor and say no. Say
Yeah.
no. Shoot.
And don't feel bad
And don't
about
feel
it.
mad. Look, and then uh if they don't want to talk to you no more, they don't want to talk to you no more. You know, but you got to preserve your peace.
That's one less person you got to cut off. They
That's
did it
right.
for you.
Did it for you. That's right. Now, number three, say be consistent. Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Be consistent, like Yoshi is with this barking. Be consistent. People, people may test your limits at first, but stay firm, you know. And it says boundaries only work if you keep them in place. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is a good one. And Sam, you brought in relationships, because in relationships this kind of stuff happen because you'll say no. Right? The person come back
Right.
and it's new to them because you been saying yes, and you been, like you said, be trying to make sure they happy and all this, and then when you start saying no, oh my Lord, you don't love me no more, and
Yeah. Yeah.
oh my God, but you gotta still say no. They gonna pout, fall out or
And
whatever
that,
they gonna
and
do.
as the person on that receiving end, you have to receive and understand that that is what they said and that is what they mean. And don't try to change their mind when they've already let you know how they feel about a situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's It's just no, I don't want to do that, or I don't feel comfortable doing that, or doing that doesn't make me happy, so I don't want to do it. You can't look at it as that no is I don't care about you no more. I don't whatever. You have to look at it as I care about me.
Yeah. And you have to look at it too as like your response. I'm one of the people, I watch your response. If I told you no and you push past what I said, I'm I don't like you no more. I'm for real. I don't even like you no more because, and no matter what it is I told you no for, I'm looking at how you responded to what I said. You
Mhm.
know, then you just, it's like, do you even respect me? Do you even, it'll tell you a lot.
Yeah.
Say no to somebody. It'll show you a whole lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now, number 3 says, give yourself permission to rest. You don't have to explain why you need space. No is a complete sentence.
Yeah.
No is a complete sentence. That's good. Oh my God, that's good. What you want to say tonight on this topic, Zam? It was short, but we
On
got
which topic?
on saying no, setting the boundaries.
Uh, we pretty much have said everything, but yeah, no, you can't look at no as a, and I want to stress the receiving end of no,
Yeah.
because I've been on that end before and got a complete attitude behind that no. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Uh-huh.
it's like, well, shit, that was the option. No
Yeah.
was an option. No is always an option.
Yes, it is.
You know, and you just got to learn how to deal with that no, and
Yeah.
know that that no doesn't change the person who said no's feelings for you, whether it's personal or within your job, your coworkers, or just, and sometimes strangers,
Yeah.
you know. And listen, I okay, perfect example, stranger situation. So I watched this certain clip to where in this man took this woman to court. The man was a homeless man. The woman was a restaurant owner. Every week, one day a week, she opens the restaurant. Those who are unhoused can come in. They can sit with the regular customers, and they can sit at the table and eat and drink. And this unhoused person took her to court because he wanted to eat off the menu like her paying customers.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Wow.
upset because he did not have access to the full menu like the paying customers. But you're
Yeah.
getting a free meal once a week. It's completely free. Eat, drink, but you only have the option of one, whatever it is that she's serving to you guys on that day, the
Right.
unhoused ones.
Yeah.
So you completely overlook the fact that you're eating for free. You're getting a good hot meal once a week for free. And because she told you no, you can't order off the menu, unless you're paying. Now you can't accept that no, and you want to take her to court. That kind of retarded thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So you got that no,
Crazy.
so as good as you feel, you're gonna go ahead and take her to court. So that didn't
Yeah.
mean that she didn't want you to eat. It just meant that you only have access to what she is giving you access to,
Right.
which is her right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not
That is
saying no, I
so
don't want to
true.
help you. I'm just saying no, you can't have that.
Yeah.
And then people take it to the extreme, like take people to court, just
Mm.
which is just like what he did.
Yeah.
So I've been on the receiving end of no, and no doesn't always feel good on the receiving end, but
Yeah.
that still doesn't make it invalid.
Right.
It's still valid. It's a valid response. No.
Yeah. No. And then to
Oh, they going the same way we going.
and then just to be just to be clear, respect is a lot of people say respect is earned, but I'm gonna say this. You can you
Feeling my
can
brakes.
you can show how much you respect a person by respecting their no, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people are spoiled, and like we was talking about breaking that pattern of people pleasing, some of this stuff we set up, you know. You set it
Yeah.
up that way, and you'll know by being consistent and saying no and setting boundaries is what breaks that unhealthy pattern that you started, you know.
Yeah.
And you have to understand there's a lot of folk that are so used to
That
benefiting.
entitlement that
Yeah,
comes with it.
yeah, they have benefited from you uh being selfless or something like that. They benefited from it. So of course, some people are not going to uh be happy about this newfound gift of no. They gonna come after you. They gonna say crazy stuff, but you got to know that that's okay. Go on then. You know what I'm saying? All right then, get a good no and all right then in your spirit and get on somewhere. Cause
Yeah.
they cause because can't nobody make you do nothing. And
Yeah.
if you are weak emotionally and you weak, that's what that no is for. Institute that no. Say no. Look, I tell people say no and hang up the phone. Just hang it up. Text no. Whatever you gotta do. But do not allow yourself to be manipulated into a place to where you don't have peace again.
Right.
Listen, I got out of some bad relationships, y'all. Listen. And I had to learn how to say no. No. Baby, please come back. No. Well, at least come over here and do this for me. No. Well, I got this. You gonna wash the clothes for me? No. You know what I'm saying? And then block. That block will help you with no. That's the biggest no you could ever do. Block them. That's the best no you could ever do. Because you ain't got to keep repeating yourself, and you ain't got to keep putting yourself through something that's unnecessary.
Right.
That's a good topic tonight. All
Mm-hmm.
right, y'all. This gentle reminder says you are not responsible for everyone's happiness. You are responsible for protecting the peace that God has given you. Okay? You are responsible. Somebody put that on the refrigerator when you get home. I'm responsible for my peace. I'm responsible for my happiness. I'm responsible for my joy. I'm responsible for you know, for what I'm responsible for. When you start making other people responsible for your happiness and for you, you know what I'm saying? Then you really didn't trip that. Why would you make another person responsible for, what I'm saying, for your happiness? That's crazy. Oh, you make me happy. That's the craziest thing I've ever said. You make me happy. What? I'm happy today. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't contingent on you. I have it. I can do this thing myself. I might be irritated today. That ain't on you. I'm irritated. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Yeah.
say no today. That ain't on you. That's on me. I that's what I choose to do. You know. Anyway. All right, y'all. All right, Zam, give us our final word, girl.
Okay. So I saw something the other day on the show that I was watching. And give me just a second. Let me get on in here. Lock up. Um, and what I saw was, or I say saw, but heard. I have two things to say. First of all, let's mind our business. That's always a given every time. But I have a new thing now. This woman asked somebody for a ride, and she told her that she smelled like she wanted to be alone.
Oh.
So, my thought to everyone listening today, please don't smell like you want to be alone. Fix that.
Fix that.
Fix that.
Oh my God.
Fix that. Yeah, don't do that.
Wow.
Because the visual I got when I heard that, it
Hmm.
was crazy.
Yeah.
So just check yourself.
Let's check this out.
Just check yourself. Check yourself and ask yourself, do I smell like I want people to be around me today?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my
do
God,
that.
that's
Do
funny.
that. Do that.
You smell like you want to be alone.
Yes. Can you imagine?
That is oh my God.
Oh my goodness. But
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that's my message to y'all today. BKZclothing at outlook.com. Hit me up if you want to be a part of this fashion show.
BKZ clothing at outlook.com. Hey! I got it. I got it. Listen, y'all. Awesome things coming up. Hopefully have a flyer for next week. Probably if the flyers finish before next week, definitely be all over social media and all that good stuff. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you be ready for the fashion show. And hey, we love you all, but we gotta go. Peace.
Peace.
Praise the Lord, everybody. I'm Mrs. Cook. This is the family that God has blessed me with. To God be the glory for the great things that He has done. And remember, this is the family